Hello, Mindy. How are you? Well, thank you so much for telling me the flower. Yeah, my friend was asking me the name of the flower because they saw the pictures, but I don't know the name, so I have to Google it, but I couldn't find it. I thought the tree is red bud, so apparently it's not. Well, thank you for telling me. Okay. Hi. I'm glad you joined me today with my Facebook Wednesday. Today I'm going to show you two projects. One is this candy treat, which open up like that, and the other one just the box. And this is the table treat for my bingo last night. So I'm just going to show you how to make those. So I am going to switch you to the different view so you can see how those been done. Hello, Meihua. Hello, Pan. I'm glad you can join me today. Okay, so let's get started. I am so in love with this by the Bay Suite. I always like those ocean view or nautical view of things. So I guess I have every single stamp set from Stampin' Up if they have anything like that. So this is our newest, and I like those paper because from one side you can see those are super, they have some special design on one side, like this one is kind of shimmery and glossy and has some gold accent. And the other side is really pretty. So some of them look very abstract, but they do work well together, because that's what I like about the designer series paper, because they all work together. So we are using this paper today, and this is the set. And I also like the suite come with this flat adhesive backside pearl, and they have that shine. This is super pretty, and also the ribbon. So this is what we're going to use today. So I'm just going to start with the easy, simple one. I feel like this is probably you can call it a matchbox, or anyway. So I have this kind of fruit snacks from Sam's Club. So I just want to make something simple. And the size we need for the project. Of course, I thought I got everything. And actually, I need to get the pool party cardstock. Okay, so the paper I'm using is the pool party, and you can always adjust the size because the package of this fruit snack, this is almost 3-inch, so that's the reason I use the 3-inch width. Okay, and this always you can adjust based on your candy. And this one is let me measure it. Oops. So the width is 3-inch, and the height is like a 4-inch. So that's the reason when I do this is how I do my scratch. Okay, so this is a paper. So since this is 3-inch width and this is 4, so I just draw. And because the base you always need a little bit longer since you're going to tuck in. So this one is 4 1/4. And you need the flip side, which will be this piece. So it's 1 1/4. So total you need 3 by 9. No, 3 by yeah, 9.5. Okay, so that's the paper you need. So I'm just gonna to cut 3 inch here. Okay. And you're gonna to score at 4. So this is the size of the fruit pack. And then you need 4 1/4. Then you do another 1 1/4. I think I have been doing very good for past 2 weeks to post my video on the website. So the measurement will be on the website tomorrow. So you can work with me at this point, but also you can just watching it, because I finally figured out the way to save my video on YouTube too, because some friend told me, they don't use Facebook, so that's the reason they can never see my video. And I finally able to show my video on both channel, and I have link on my website, so I will have that ready tomorrow. And we need another piece of paper. Since this is the 3 inch width, so it's gonna to be 4 3/4 and by 3. I like to do 6 by 6 designer series. I like to do 3 inch, so at least each piece I can do 2 projects with it. Okay, so very simple. That's the only paper we need, and also a sentiment tag. So what you do is you fold this way, and you put this, and we need to have a little bit space here. Okay, so this is how you measure. I try to explain to you more, so you can always adjust the size based on your candy. Okay, so we are going to glue the designer series paper in the front. Okay. That. And I am using one of my favorite set, is stylish shape die, and because this has the dies to cut out the basic shapes you need for the most of your project, and I'm using a circle like that to cut out stitch it detail circle. Okay, so I'm just going to put this here. And I'm using the pop dot to attach this. You can hear the alarm keep going off, right? That means David is in and out of the house. So you can hear that beep beep all the time. And over here, you need a staple, okay? So you just, okay, let me show you. Then we're going to put a double-sided tape here on top. And here you just need to flatten it and glue this on here. So make sure they tape well. Okay, and over here, I like to do the candy first. So in here, I know when I staple it, they have enough room, but also will not staple on the back. And what you do is you do about 1/4 inch. You just cut like that. Okay, so this kind of hold on this flap, so you can tuck those in. Okay, so it's like this. And I am also using the die from here to cut the sentiment. For the sentiment, I already have this pre-done, so save some time for this video since we are doing 2 projects today. And I'm using the petal pink for my seashell. And the reason I choose petal pink is I know this has a lot of blue, different shades blue, and there's a little bit pink in there. So I just want to pick up that color. So that's the reason I use this petal pink color. And the ink I'm using is Night of Navy. I'm gonna to stamp 2 of them because both project I am using the same design, and we need 2 of those. I also use the color paper, so I don't need to color them. Can save me some work. And I'm taking the dies. I'm not sure, did I show you? Maybe I did. I showed you the die last time. Those dies not only cut out those images from the stamp set, you know, but like this little birds, pretty much every image there's a dies to cut out, but there's more like this one for the seaweed, and this one you can create 3D seashell, okay, like this one. So you can cut this out with those seashell detail and you can create something like that. So this is pretty neat. That's the reason I like about the Stampin' Up dies. They are not only cut out the image, but more. So give you a lot of options for your project. So I'm just gonna to cut this really quick. Okay. I have this one down, and I should have my big shot on my table, but I feel it shakes too much because my table is not very stable. So I just think maybe I should just put on the floor. Okay, so this is what I'm using. And here you can just use the pop dot to put the pearl, to put the seashell in the center. And the reason I'm using this is, you know, the designer series paper is a little bit busy, so I use the white in the background, so you can show the seashell better, like that. And I'm using this, so I just hide the staples. Stapler we just use here, so you will have a treat for you. Just like I said, I like this flat adhesive bed pearls, and you probably can see the shine through my camera. It's a bit of pick up a little bit blue and pink color, and just like the real pearl. So I really like it, and I feel like, you know, this totally dress up the whole project. So this is our first project. I'm gonna set this aside. And the second one is this box. I kept the same theme. Okay, so the box is big because I use this. I was able to find this at Walmart, and it's a big pack. It's a 6 cake, and the cake is this size. so the box need to be 4 by 4. That's the reason my box, when I create a box for the treat, I always make sure what I want to put inside. And when you buy this kind of candy or pastry, you need to make sure if they are individual wrapped and how many, so you can know. Sometimes they will say they look like this, but they are twin pack. That means there's a 2 cake in one, so the size will be long. So you just need to watch for it when you buy it. Okay, so this one is one box has a 6 big cake. And I made sure, okay, I'm gonna draw my scratch again. So I measured the cake is 4 by 4, and because I need another side, right? And the depth is almost 1 inch, so I'm 1 inch. So I'm gonna do 1.5. So it's 1.5 here. Then we need the lid, right? And we need something to tuck in. So anyway. Also you need the side. I know this is how I create my box. Okay, so looks like you need 4, 1.5, you need 4 again, and 1.5. So basically one piece of paper is not big enough, so I'm just gonna to show you how I do that. I know this probably confuse you, but I just want to show you how I come up with all my sizes. So the paper I'm using is Night of Navy again, and you need 2 of them. Okay, so I'm gonna bring my trimmer. I really like Stampin' Up trimmer because it has the cutting blade and the score in the one tool, so you don't need a lot of things. So you are gonna score, and here, can you see 1.5 and the 4. Okay, so we're going to turn the paper 90 degrees. We're going to do 1.5. Ooh, and the 4. I mean, you know, I move my line to 4, the one I just scored, and now at score line I move to 1.5. Okay, like that. So we need 2 of this. So let me do another one. I do 1.5, and I'm gonna do 4, and 1.5 again. And we are gonna turn the paper 90 degrees. And 1.5, four, and 1.5. Okay, so now we have those. We're just gonna fold all the score lines. Okay, so we do this one first. I'm just gonna cut straight here, okay? So the box gonna glue like this, okay? So for the glue piece, I like to cut an angle like this. So in this way, when you glue your box, it will look a little bit neater because I can never cut like 100% straight. Okay. So in this way, when you glue, you just make sure your top, is flat. So they will look very neat. So one piece you're going to cut like this. So the other one, this one will cut a little bit different. Okay. We are still the same. You cut 4 lines. Okay. The first piece we cut is for the box, the base, and this one is for the lid. Okay. So for the lid, you need to cut this. Two pieces off. And the other side, you just cut like the first one, we're going to do this. Okay. Cut the angle a little bit like this. Okay. So probably you feel very confused. So this one will be the box, okay? And this one will be the lid attached to this. So for this piece, I'm gonna to trim a little bit, like toward, like that. Okay, once I start glue, then you probably will know what I'm doing. Okay, so we start with this one. I'm gonna to put the glue on the short flap. Oh, I need to find a better glue bottle because here, let's see if that works. Oh, when I do the box, I like to use glue instead of adhesive because those are the 3D item. Okay, so I want to make sure they won't fall apart later. Okay, I'm going to put on both sides like I show you. And this is the time you're going to like make sure the top is straight for the box, okay? So that's the reason I cut a little bit angle here. So you make sure this side is straight and top is flat, like no double line, okay? And the other side, we will do the same thing. Oh, hi Beverly. Yes, today is the day you are able to see the new catalog online. And I think the new catalog start in May. And I was so excited to see the new catalog. And there are new colors. I think we can order, if you are the Stampin' Up demonstrator, you can order next April 4th will be what? Tuesday? Wednesday? Yeah. So I think this time they give us the list, like what you can order. It's not like you just order from anything. I did not pay attention, because tomorrow I have a financial meeting at work and I'm super busy, but I still try to find a time to look at this because I couldn't help. Okay, this is the box base and this is the lid. So you are doing the same thing on this side. And I see a lot of cute stuff there. And I'm glad I still see a lot of the stamp I already have. It's not retired. They are still in the new book. So that's good. Otherwise, I'm just going to buy more. That is not good. So I just skimmed through today and probably tomorrow, after I have my financial meeting done tomorrow, then I can spend time to study the new book. Okay, so excuse me. So this is the lid. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to glue like this. Okay, so that's the reason when you do this, you need to put the glue on this side instead of this side. Okay, so I'm just going to put the glue here. Okay, I find out the easiest way is you just put this in and you just flip it over and make sure that all the way to the bottom, and you just do this. Okay, so make sure they stay. And this size, because it's not, this is what I say, if I did not do that straight, so you see the double line. I don't know if you can see. I know probably just only the maker like us, we notice that. Other people don't even know, but I just couldn't stand that, so I have to trim it. No. Okay. So now at least for me, I feel it's near to perfect. Because this is not a close in all four sides, so this is kind of very forgiving. They can be the same size, but still can be closed. Okay, so this is the box, and the cake which fits inside here. It's perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna decorate the box. The paper I am gonna to use is, how about pretty much any paper from the pack, you can use it. I'm just gonna to pick something I already cut. Okay, I know. How about just this one? Okay, so you need 4 of the since this is 4-inch, okay, so you need 3 3/4, and the depth is 1.5 inch, so it's just 1.25. So we have 2 of them. Let's see if I have enough. I know I already have so many paper, but every time I still want to save it. I don't know why. And it's just very hard for me to cut a good piece of paper. But now I don't think, let's see, will this go? This one probably will go too. A little bit similar, but they don't have the gold edge. See here. Oh, 3, it says 3/4 here. Little blue, okay. So I'm just gonna glue it. So this is a great way to use your little piece like this. Okay, so you close the box, so you just glue your designer series paper on 4 sides. And I really like they have this gold accent in the designer series paper. I don't know how they think about it, because I feel like the whole paper is a lot of blues, And how they know like to put some gold in it looks good. So I think the designer team from Stampin' Up is really good. Because I feel like with the gold, with the blue is more cold tone, right? I feel like will go better with silver, but of course, when you do the silver, it doesn't pop like gold does, okay? So I'm using this paper to kind of tie it with what we already have here. And this is 3x3. So when I use 6x6 designer paper, I like to do to cut like 2-inch, 3-inch, or 1.5. So, you know, I can do the even number because I don't like, you know, there's only a little bit extra left. Okay. From one of the paper here, one side is like this gold seashell design, but the other side is like this wood grain, and you really can use this to do a lot of different projects, you know. So I'm just cutting this. This is something I don't like because I'm cutting 2-inch and 1/4, which, you know, always leave a lot of those little pieces. But I find out 2-inch is a little bit too small, 2.5-inch is a little bit too big, so I just have to settle. So I am just gonna to glue this here. Okay. And I'm just gonna to pop that. I know I have pop dot here. Okay, find the pop dot in here because this is already has like a white background, so I don't need another circle. Okay, and of course I'm gonna to add my pearl in the center. Like I say, my favorite ribbon is this ombre color. So I am cutting 22-inch, okay, because the box I feel like 22-inch will be the perfect length, like that. So I am just gonna to tie a bow on here. And the reason I put the bow on the top, because if you can see, this side is kind of open, so I try to use a bow to close it, okay? So that's the reason for this. I have the bow on the top. And also, I have my design on the lower right corner, so I'm gonna to put my bow on the top left corner, so it will balance it out, okay? When I tie the bow, I always leave a little bit longer on the right side because I know that's the side I work when I tie the bow, but you can tie the bow any way you want. So I'm just gonna to hold here. I say working on because this is the one wrap around, so need a little bit longer. Okay. Well, see, I did not leave enough. Okay, but I guess it's pretty even here. Okay. And to trim the. Okay. I am gonna to use the dice from here. Let's see, what size do I need? I'm using the sentiment here. You are a pearl, rare and precious. So the image on here in the front is the real size. So if you don't know which size to use, you can always, I guess this is a perfect size for it. So I am just gonna to cut a circle out with my big shot. Okay. Oh. And the color I'm using is the Pool Party. Okay. This is the circle we cut out. And I am using the Night of Navy again. Okay, when I stamp this, I stamp a little bit lower because on the top, I'm gonna to poke a hole. If you don't have this tiny beanie hole punch from the past, and you just use the poker, you know, you can use that. I'm gonna to punch a hole here. So that's the reason I stamp a little bit lower. And I'm using the twines. I like 8 inches for this skinny kind of twine. So you're just gonna to go through here. And you're gonna to put this in here, and we're going to tie a bow. Ooh. If you need longer, you can always cut longer, okay? So everybody just need different lengths, okay? So so this will be a box of the pastry cake we have, and will be a great gift for somebody. And this will be cute set together. And I also use the same design, and I make this with this Rain or Shine set. So they have very pretty those flower filled designer series paper, and I just use this turtle. I did not put any sentiment because I feel like this is busy enough. So this will be a great spring project as well. So this the treat I show you today, and hope you like them. If you like this project and like my video, please like and share. And just like I said, I will post all the measurement and the details about this product on my website tomorrow. And my website is www.craftsperfect.com. If you like any project you want me to show you, or you know, have any suggestion, please let me know, because I'm still learning, and every Wednesday still very nervous. I know I'm getting better, but still, you know, long way to go. So thank you so much for watching my video today, and hope you have a great week. I will see you next Wednesday. Okay, bye.